Welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. Excuse the mess that I'm in. I look like a wreck, but I don't even care because I'm going to the bins today and I don't mind. I'm actually, it's Thursday morning. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, and I don't want to get to the bins right when they open because I've found that to be the worst time to be able to get parking in a cart. So I'm going to be going to Plato's Closet before I go to the bins this morning. Plato's is like an extra 15 minutes further away from my home than the bins, so I'm going to do that first and then head over to the bins. I have a bag full, like a IKEA bag full of clothing that I have delisted from, going through my inventory process that I want to try bringing over there. I'm not going to show you guys because that would take forever to go through it. It's all stuff that used to be listed in my closet and I'm delisting or have delisted and I want to try selling to them. I'm testing it because I've been sending boxes to ThredUp, but if you guys haven't sold on ThredUp in a while, they've changed the way that they do things and it's getting harder to actually even make any money. They have a lot of brands that they give a zero payout for, like anything Target is a zero payout automatically, anything Disney is a zero payout, a bunch of stuff. So those items you send to them and you're going to get nothing automatically. And then there's also items that, or they also have like I think it's like $14.95 or something. There's a fee per bag that you have to first pay that fee before you get any payout for the bag. So you have to sell quite a few items out of the bag to even exceed that threshold. And then once you pass that, I mean, they're only paying out between like $1 to $4 per item. So per box, I use their big boxes when I send to them. They probably accept between 30 to 40 items and you're only getting a few dollars per item and the first $15 goes straight to them. So anyway, what I've seen so far, I still have a lot of items for sale there, but the first box that I sent them, everything is just about expired now. And I've only made $7. I do have a few items that have been purchased but haven't been delivered, so I haven't received the payouts for. But I'm not expecting to receive more than $15 to $20 per box that I'm sending them. And like I said, there's like 50 items in the box, but they only take like 30 to 40 right off the top. So anyway, all that to say, I'm only making a few dollars for a huge box full of clothing. So it doesn't feel like it's worth my time. So I'm going to try Plato's again, but Plato's I've always had bad experience with in the past. They usually are extremely picky in what they take. It's always very hard to understand what they want and what they don't want because their buying process is very complicated. It depends on what they have in their store, what they need more of, and they're catering to a younger audience, so they don't seem to care much about brand. It's more style based, but also it's dependent on what they need in their store. So if they have like a lot of shorts, they're not going to take your shorts, even if they're really good shorts that they normally would take. So it's really hard to predict what they're going to take, and they also pay out really low. Usually it's somewhere between $1 to $3 per item, which is very low. So anyway, I figured since I'm heading all the way down there and I have a little time to kill, I wanted to try it again and see if it's better to do that versus ThredUp. So I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to do that again. I'm not going to show you guys, but I'll tell you what they end up paying me out, if anything, how many items they take. But I don't want to show you all the individual items. It's just stuff from my closet that's been listed for years. Most of it is there's a lot of Target stuff. Like I used to buy like Wild Fable and stuff like that, and Knox Rose, Target brands, if I got them at the bins or for $2 new with tags. So I have a bunch of new with tags Target that I'm throwing in there. And I have like some Brandy Melville and just some like younger brands. So I'm hoping they'll take that kind of stuff, but if not, I might not make much today. So that's the plan. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go to the bins. I need inventory. I have a few things on my rack, but it's pretty low already. I did order a jewelry box from Shop Goodwill, so I'm waiting for that to come. That'll be helpful because I've pretty much gone through the jewelry that I had waiting here. I have like a few pieces left to process, but it's not much, and a lot of it's tangled, and that's why I haven't done it yet. So I might end up just tossing what's left because I can't really get it undone and stuff. But anyway, let me stop chatting and go. I'm going to stop at Starbucks on my way because I'm feeling a little run down today. Hence the look. I slept in my makeup and I don't actually care. I'm just going to go with it. Because I don't know. That's how I'm feeling today. It's been a long week, you guys. Millie has been in a mood. She's my 5-year-old and she has been in a mood. She's been feisty as heck. She usually is pretty feisty, but this week it's been extra. Like on our way out the door this morning to catch the bus, she decided she needed to find a toy. And keep in mind, her teacher has told her that she is not allowed to bring toys to school anymore because they distract her. And if she brings another toy to school, the teacher is going to take it and put it in a cupboard and she won't get it back until the end of the school year. So Amelia decides as we're walking out the door to catch the bus that she needs to find this specific toy to bring to school. And I'm trying to explain to her, first of all, we don't have time to look for a toy because we're going to miss the bus. And second of all, you can't bring toys to school. So you guys have seen my driveway. It's like a 1/4 mile. It's a long driveway. The entire way down the driveway, it's like a 5-minute walk. She is screaming her head off and crying and throwing herself on the ground about how dare I not let her find this toy that she needs so bad. And you can't reason with her. You can't reason with a 5-year-old in general, but she just doesn't get it. I'm like, Amelia, your teacher's going to take that toy away. You're going to lose the toy. And like, we don't have time for that. I don't know. Anyways, so that has been my week this week. It's just stuff like that where she's thrown fits over things that I don't comprehend or understand, or I just have the hardest time dealing with that kind of stuff because I just want to be like, what are you thinking? I know that's not the right way to handle it. Oh, but sometimes I'm just so tired. I just don't have the energy. But anyway, I need a little retail therapy today, so I'm going to the bins. All right. I just got home from the bins and Plato's. So this stuff over here is my bins haul. This is the stuff Plato's did not take. But I was actually fairly surprised. They took quite a bit. Does it say on this receipt? I'm trying to see. Hold on. Oh, unfortunately, it doesn't say. They didn't give me the receipt that has the breakdown of what they took. Oh, no, here it is. Okay, so they bought 9 items and they gave me $30 altogether. So that was pretty good. I'm happy with that. So I bought a few items because they were doing their 70% off sale. So I used the credit to buy a few items, and after my credit and the sale discount, I paid $25 for what I got. Let me show you guys real quick. Oh no, I need that. Let me just show you what I got from Plato's. I'm not going to show you guys what I got from the outlet. Obviously, I'm going to do a separate haul for that. Anyway, I got a few pairs of shoes. These were not on sale, but these are Marnie. Never found shoes from this brand before, and these are in excellent condition. They were only $10. Shocked. Because most of their shoes were like $20, $25. I couldn't believe they had those priced at $10. Also, they had these priced at $10. I found these first, and they're Farm Rio. And I saw that they were a size 7, and I was like, I'm looking through all the size 7 shoes. And that's how I found these. Were also a 7. Probably came from the same fancy lady. I love those fancy ladies when they donate their stuff. So yeah, these were only $10. And the last pair of size 7 fancy shoes, also $10, were Shoots. There was a few other pairs of shoes that I liked, but they were priced up. Like they had some Sorels that were like $18. I didn't want to pay that much for Sorels. They don't sell like they used to, so I left those behind. But yeah, so I got those 3 pairs of shoes, probably all from the same lady. And then the rest was clothing, and it was all on sale. So this was 70% off. It's Wilfred linen shorts, and the original price, it's hard to read. I think it said 16. They put a line through it. That means it's a sale item. So it was 70% off of that price. I also got a couple sweaters. This one is a really cute sweatshirt with these like puff sleeves, and this is from Ted Baker, size 0. Ted Baker does like vanity sizing, but I think that's like an extra small. So this was 11 minus 70%. And then this is an Anthropologie brand new with tags. I'm picky on Anthropologie, but this piece I liked a lot. It's Saturday, Sunday, and it's brand new with the original tags. 118 was the original price, and it was on clearance. So let's see, they had it priced at 20, so 70% off that was like $6 or something like that. And I really like the bottom. It has this like fringe on it. Sorry, it is really sunny out here, so it's hard to show you guys. All right, next I got this sweater vest. This is so adorable. It is kind of like a yellow, like a pale yellow sweater vest. It's a full zip, and it is from Free People. It's a size medium, and they had this only priced for 18, so 70% off of that. I think it's really cute. All right, and then the last thing I got is more Free People, I think. Okay, the last thing I got is another Free People top, and this one is a size medium as well. And I just really like it. It's like a sheer sleeve, and it kind of twists in the front here. It's hard to show you guys. This was also on sale, originally 13, so 70% off that. All right, that's it. That's all I got from Plato. So I paid 25 for this, and I got rid of some old inventory. So I think that was totally worth going to exchange old inventory for way better stuff. So I'm really happy with the results of that. And to be honest, like I said, they only took 9 items. They didn't take a lot. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff. Maybe I'll still try sending it to ThredUp. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it was a good result. So I gotta unload my car, bring this all inside. But first, I am gonna get some lunch because I'm starving and it's like 1:30. So I'm gonna get some lunch and then I'll bring this all into my office. I only have a little time to work before the kids get home, so we'll see what I can get done. Oh my God, you guys, I am listing right now. I'm in my office. I just got home. I just showed you guys. I had my lunch. I came out here and I was like, gosh, I haven't listed anything. Let me get my listing done real quick. And I was just about to list this Reformation New Tags dress that I showed you guys in my last haul. And I typed in, because it's brand new with tags, I typed in the name and all the pictures, because it's a one shoulder dress, so I didn't have good pictures. So I typed in the name to get a stock photo, and all the pictures showed a different style dress. Like none of them were one shoulder, and I was looking and looking and I couldn't figure out why there were no one shoulder dresses. Well, let me show you what a moron I am. Not only did I swear when I bought this that it was a one shoulder dress, I hung it up as a one shoulder dress and took pictures of it like this with the strap like that. Do you guys notice anything? This is not a shoulder strap. It goes like these. So it's like a halter style. And yeah, I'm an idiot. So now I have to re-photograph this item because I totally hung it sideways on the hanger and made it look like it's a one shoulder dress, and it is not. I'm a dork. And then I noticed it had this ruching, and I thought the ruching was on the side, and I thought the zipper was on the side. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Oh my gosh. So anyways, I'm gonna have to re-photograph this before I can list it. Okay, I wanted to show you guys, I am still working on my inventory. I haven't updated you in a while because I did take some time off from doing it while you know, everyone was out of school. But I'm going to be bringing this bin up right now, which is a H bin. So I'm still kind of at the beginning of this A alphabet. So I have a lot of bins left to do, but I'm going to try to get through maybe 2 bins today because I have some extra time. So I'm going to bring this up and get started. Okay guys, it's now Friday. I got my shipping done this morning, and then I had a bunch of YouTube work to do. I had to do some editing, and I had to upload a video and photograph and all of that. So I got that done, and it's 12:30 right now. I had some time, so I decided to run to Goodwill real quick. I am going to give it one more try to find more of that lady stuff. So we're going to go through as much of the extra small, size 4s, all that kind of stuff that I can, to see if I find any more of her stuff that's, you know, not overpriced. I know that there was some that I chose not to get last time, but hoping more showed up on the floor. I only have probably about an hour. Kids get out early today, so I only have about an hour to get this done. So let's fingers crossed, hopefully I find some. All right, I just finished at the Goodwill. I was there for about an hour, had to get myself a treat. This is my favorite treat when I go there. But I think I did pretty good. I didn't get a lot. I was only there an hour, and it's not sale day, but the things that I got I'm really happy with. I found this mushroom decor so freaking cute. It's wood on the bottom and brass on the top. It's definitely modern, but still very adorable. And it was only $5. I My daughter is like obsessed with mushrooms, and she's going to be moving out soon, Aubrey, my oldest. So I'm kind of tempted to give that to her, or I might sell it. I'm not sure yet. And then I couldn't leave this little guy behind. Look how stinking cute. I think he's pottery, actually. I was going to say ceramic, but I think he's pottery. And he's just so adorable, goofy little doggy. And he was only $3.99. And then I got one bag, which is this right here. I'm pretty sure this is handmade. I don't know. This is really interesting. So it's obviously a tooled leather. It looks like a pair of cowboy boots. I think someone cut up a pair of cowboy boots to make this. Inside it says, yeah, there definitely were cowboy boots. It says Hundo Boots. Has like the size and everything in there, but they turned it into a bag, and it has this string for the strap. But so cute. Western stuff is really popular, and we're heading into festival season, so hello. So I feel like that will sell quickly. Okay, this top, everything was green tags except this top. Green tag is the newest tag that went on the floor. Somehow I missed this top when I was here the other day. This is Bash. This is a great brand, size small, and this was only $5.99. And it's really cute, little boho embroidered red blouse. Really love that. Everything else, like I said, is green tag, so I did pay full price for everything. I didn't get any of the sale price. They were doing 30% off red tags, but I didn't find anything red. This is And Other Stories, size 0. And this is a wrap dress. It's going to be hard to show you because it's unwrapped, but it's a really pretty floral print, long sleeve, mini length wrap dress. Did I say how much I paid? I paid $7.99 for that one. They've been coming down on prices a little bit, which is great. Sometimes I still find things that are priced up, but I'm having an easier time finding things that are not priced up lately. Why am I stuttering? I don't know what's wrong with my ability to speak right now. This is so cute. This is a little tank top. It has a button down. It's like a crocheted detail. I'm actually going to see if my daughter wants this first, but if not, I'll sell it. It's Wilfred, and it's a size small, and it was only $4.99. So cute. And then I think this is the last thing. Yeah, this is the last thing that I got. This is Free People Beach. I love the Free People Beach stuff because my store doesn't know it's Free People, and they don't price it up. They price up all other Free People. They know the little metal tag, but they didn't price this up. So it's an extra small. It was only $5.99, and it's a romper, or jumpsuit, sorry, a jumpsuit. It's full length, wide leg jumpsuit. And how stinking cute is that? Really perfect season for it too. Very beachy vibes. All right, that's all that I got. Not much. I'm gonna head home now because the kids are gonna be coming home from school soon, since it's Friday, and it's already 2 o'clock. So I used up my whole window of time. All right, today is now Saturday. It's actually about noon right now. Millie's at her dad's this weekend, but I am home because Philip's kids has his kids this weekend. Since we did Great Wolf last weekend, we're all off schedule. So anyway, I'm home. I'm working. Alexa and I went this morning to a couple garage sales, and then we went and got all the stuff for Easter baskets because it's almost Easter. And I want to show you guys what I got. I did really good. I went to 2 sales. The first sale was not that great. I found just 2 shirts there. I paid $1.50 each for those. One was a Faraday, and one is a brand I'd never heard of before. And it's like a streetwear brand, I think. T-shirt. And then the second sale I went to, I did amazing. So let me show you. Okay, this sale, I've been to both these sales before, by the way. When you live in the same place for years, you find the same people doing yard sales every year. So anyways, last year I scored at their sale as well, but I got 2 of these Polo Ralph Lauren coats. They were $5 each. And they're men's jackets. They're really nice. This one needs a little bit of a cleaning, but it's in really good condition other than that. There's a blue one and a black one. I paid $5 each. Really nice, but yeah, it's got some cat hair. It needs a cleaning. And then I got this jacket, which is Good American. It's a size 1-2. And yeah, it's just a really nice like shacket. Very cute. There's that. This was from the other sale, actually. This is the Faraday I was talking about. I paid $1.50 for that. It's just a button down. And here's the t-shirt I got. The brand, what is the brand on this? Game Changer. Never heard of it, but it looked interesting. Oh my God, there's a giant spider. Jeez, did you see that? That guy, oh my God, was in my car. Ah, shit, I bet it came off of his clothes. Oh my God, that scared the crap out of me. Did you guys see that? Okay, get it together, Lisa. Back to this garage sale. If there's any more spiders, I'm gonna freaking scream. I hate spiders. This Faraday tote I got from that second garage sale, and I paid $1 for that. I got these UGG slippers. These are a size 10. I did pay 10 for them, but they're in really good condition. And UGG just sells well for me right now, so I did grab those. I got these Tevas. They are brand new with tags, and I paid $5 for those. And then in this bag, they gave me this tote for free, which was nice. In this bag, I got some Jeffrey Campbell suede leather ankle boots with the shearling lining. I paid $4 for those. I got these Tory Burch flats. These are in okay condition. They were $5, so I grabbed those. This is a Patagonia long sleeve. I really liked the color on this. It's just a capeline, but the color is really nice. I paid $3 for that. There's that. And then, what is this? This is more Good American. Actually, I was going to see if my daughter wanted this. I forgot to show her. Good American, size 5. They do vanity sizing. I feel like that's probably like a large, extra large. Just a really basic sweater, but my daughter loves those things. Oh, this I got from Millie. This is A Nightmare Before Christmas, like pop-up book. And it was only $2. It's obviously brand new. So I got that from Millie. I grabbed these. These are a pair of daily practice pants, and this is an Anthropology brand. I think I paid $5 for these. They're really cute though. They have this like fold over waistband, and sorry, everything's wanting to fall. Anyways, really cute, like a peach color pant. And then the last thing I got were these Birkenstocks, which are kid size, but I think they're Millie's size. I couldn't see a size on it right off the bat, but they look like her size, so I'm gonna check. If they are her size, I will keep them for her. If not, I'll sell them. I only paid $3 for them. So that is what I got today. And now that spider really freaked me out. I'm all like feeling like there's spiders on me now. But I'm gonna go back to my office. I came out here to grab this stuff, and then I'm gonna go back to my office. I need to film a unboxing because I bought a bag of mystery jewelry from shopgoodwill.com. It's been a while since I bought one of those. I really needed some more jewelry because I've been going through what I had, and I like to have jewelry always on hand to kind of go through and fill in gaps when I'm low on my death pile. So I want to open that up. That'll be fun. But let me bring this stuff back to my office and all right, you guys, it is actually Monday now. It's midday. It's like noon. And I went to the sale this morning. I decided to do no makeup today. I just did not feel like it this morning. So anyway, what have I done? I went to the Goodwill sale this morning, and then I got back here, put away the groceries like I do every Monday, and had some lunch. And then I've been working in my office a little bit. I had to post a video that was like ready to go. And I also had to, what else did I have to do? Cross list and list the rest of my items for today. So anyway, I was working through that, and I just hit a brick wall. So I'm making myself some coffee real quick because I need a pick-me-up. And then I'm going to go back out and do my photographing for the day and hopefully get some inventory put away and maybe have time to go through a bin of inventory because I haven't gone through a bin in a long time, and I really, really need to do that. But yeah, I don't know. I just haven't had a lot of extra work time, so I haven't gone through a bin for a while. But hopefully today I'll have a bit of time after I get my necessities done. We'll see. The sale this morning was not great, you guys. I was there for 2 hours, and I got like a bag and a half full, and it wasn't even like nothing amazing. It was all very bread and butter. That's how it is. You don't have like a home run every time, and I feel like my luck thrifting lately has been amazing. So it's about time for a day where I didn't get that much. So that's kind of what happened. But I am going to still film a haul for that. So I have lots of other stuff still from my last like I thrifted a lot last week. I went to the bins, I went to Plato's Closet, I did a couple trips to Goodwill through like midweek trips. So I did a lot of thrifting last week and I got a lot of amazing things. So I still have a lot to process. I also have that like Goodwill outlet, what's it called? Jewelry to go through. I mean, I went through it, but I have to photograph it and list it. So I have a lot of inventory, so I'm not too worried. I'll probably film that haul maybe tomorrow or the day after. I'm not in a hurry to do that. I want to get caught up on some other non-YouTube stuff. I feel like I've been spending a lot more time thrifting and doing YouTube and a lot less time doing office work, which I need to try to find a balance. It's so hard to balance everything, you guys. If I start to push one thing a little bit harder, then something else slips and it's so hard to keep up. But anyway, my coffee is almost done here. In case you guys haven't seen it, I like to do a French press, which is nice. It tastes better. It's better for me, better quality, but it takes longer, which is the only thing. I sometimes miss the Keurig just for like convenience. But anyway, I'm going to finish making this and then I will head back to my office. All right. I just finished going through AI bin. And these are the items that I delisted. So I thought this time, because I've shown you kind of all the different things that I do when I delist or when I go through inventory, I thought I'd just show you what I ended up getting rid of so you can see what kinds of items I'm purging and not trying to sell anymore. So this is a pair of denim from Sun and Stone. I don't even know where this is sold. I got this in a denim box from ThredUp and decided to go ahead and list it. But it's got a lot of condition issues. I don't know why I even tried to list it. And when I looked these up to try to delist them from my Vendu, it says they sold on Poshmark last February of 2024, which is weird. And then I went to my Poshmark solds because I don't remember selling these. I don't remember like not finding them and canceling the order or anything like that. So I went and looked through my solds and it wasn't listed as a sold item on Poshmark. So that was really weird, but whatever. I'm not going to list them or try to sell them anyways, so I just pulled those out. And then I have these jeans from Just Fab. Again, these came from a ThredUp denim box. I have got to be more picky when I'm buying those boxes of what I actually list and maybe even consider not buying those boxes. We'll see. They make good videos. That's why I buy them sometimes, plus if I have credits. This is a pair of Loft, just casual pants. I used to buy Loft from the bins, but I don't. I have to leave it behind now. Even when it's cute, I'm like, no, Lisa, don't buy this because it doesn't move at all. So these are just a pair of like casual gray pants from Loft. So I went ahead and delisted those. This is just an unbranded scarf that I got at the bins a long time ago because I thought it was cute. But I already delisted this. Because it's unbranded and it has absolutely no value. So I had already delisted this and I was just waiting to come across the bin it was in so I could delete it altogether, but it wasn't listed anywhere. And then what is this? This is, oh, these I bought at the bins thinking my daughter would want them. They're Aeropostale. It's a brand I never have and never will pick up because it doesn't sell. But since I bought these for her and she didn't want them, I thought, oh, I'll list them because they're cute. And I should have known. They did not sell. They're just not a brand that sells. So I delisted those. This was actually my daughter's and she never ended up wearing it. It still has its tags attached. But yeah, she never wore it. So I listed it, but that was a long time ago and it hasn't sold. It's just a Disneyland glitter flip t-shirt. I might see if Millie wants this, but other than that, yeah, I'll bring that inside and see if Millie wants it. But it's been listed for like 5 years. It was Alexa's, so it's very old. And then this Adidas t-shirt, it's just a plain Adidas t-shirt. Again, this is something I had bought at the bins thinking my daughter would want it, and she didn't. So I listed it, and it never sold. So I'm going to keep this for me. This will be a great pajama shirt. I can't talk. Pajama shirt. All right, that's it. That's all I delisted from that bin. I did go ahead and make sure all of the items in here are listed on all the platforms they can be listed on. All of the SKUs are in the system and in there correctly. And what else did I make sure? Prices were good. Pictures look good. Basically, I just do a complete audit of the listing to make sure it's exactly how I want it. And so, yeah, all of these are good. All of these are going to stay listed, and I'm going to return this bin, and then I can bring up another one. All right, it is now Tuesday. I actually just got back from the gym. I haven't been in like 3 weeks, you guys. I took the 2 weeks off that Millie wasn't in school full time. I took those 2 weeks off because I just knew that there was no way I was going to have the time to go to the gym. And then last week was my first week back on a regular schedule, and I wanted to get all caught up on stuff. But today I went back to the gym and I felt like a weakling. I couldn't do anything. All the weights that I normally lift were too heavy, and I felt all shaky afterwards. So I definitely need to get back at it and make sure that I'm being consistent. But anyway, I just got back from that, and then I had some lunch, and now I'm in my office. I want to show you guys a couple things I have kind of planned for today. All right, I'm downstairs. The downstairs is a mess, but by the way, you guys, I have to show you. The sun is shining. We get so few sunny days here that whenever it's sunny, I always work with my door open because I need that fresh air. And gosh, it's so beautiful here. Let me walk out here so you guys can see. It is so gorgeous in the Pacific Northwest on sunny days. Look at this. It's just stunning. But we don't get very many. We get so much rain that it gets so depressing, but this is beautiful. Anyways, I do have to work though. I can't play in the sun, unfortunately, but I will work with my door open. So as I was saying, I'm in my downstairs part of my office and it's a mess right now. I have some inventory here that needs put away, but I actually am going to do another bin full first because I like to do it all at once. Yeah. Anyway, so I have another bin full upstairs that I need to put the SKUs in and throw them down, and I'll put that all away. These 2 bags here is from my haul yesterday, so I want to film that so I can get those put upstairs. This is just my empty shipping bin with some empty boxes in there. This bag here is stuff that needs washed, so I'm going to bring that inside today. I usually wait till I have a lot of stuff, and I have a lot, so I'm going to bring that in today and take care of that stuff. There's some good items in there too, so I want to get that done. This bag is listed shoes that just need put away. My shoe inventory is a bit full right now, so I might have to kind of squeeze them in. Let me see. Everything I think is pretty full. I've gotten in the habit whenever I sell a pair of shoes that are on one of these shelves, I immediately refill it with something either from a bag or from this bin here. So yeah, I don't think there's any spots right now to put stuff in, but I might have to kind of squeeze things in because I have that bag of shoes and I think I have a bag of shoes upstairs that still needs to be brought down too. So I need to take care of that. This is the next bin of inventory is AJ bin. So I want to bring this upstairs today and get this bin done. I only did one yesterday. Which means I'm almost done with this rack. So that would be really great. Again, I feel like I'm moving way slower than I want to through this inventory process, but yeah, hopefully I can get that started today at least. And here's my other shoe shelf, which is quite full as well. I could use another sweep down here. Amelia, on the weeks that she was home, I had to try to get work done, so I brought her out here a few times and she got her kinetic sand out. I only let her play with this in my office because it keeps her busy. It's like something new she doesn't usually get to play with, and also it's too messy for the house, but it made a big mess, so I need to vacuum or sweep that up. But anyway, that's my plan for today. We got to get this downstairs organized and deal with some of this piles and messes. This is my bag of shoes that need cleaned that has been here for like 6 months, you guys. I don't even buy shoes that need cleaned anymore because I never clean shoes. Sometimes Alexa cleans them for me and I pay her, but she doesn't want to do that very often. So I just need to get those cleaned and out of here and stop buying shoes that need cleaned. But anyway, I'm caught up on videos. I am kind of caught up on listing. I listed for today already and I have a few photos on my phone, but I do need to do more photos today. So I just have a few photos to do. I've already filmed a bunch of videos. I'll probably film that haul just so I can get that stuff put away. But other than that, I'm going to just work on cleaning and organizing and doing inventory today. That'll be exciting. I mean, it's already noon, so I don't have a lot of time, but I'm going to go ahead and get going. All right, here I am on my computer and I go through and add the SKUs into my Vendu. This is how I keep track. So when I am pulling sales, I just go to my sold page on my Vendu account and it shows me all the items that have sold and exactly where to find them. I just see the SKU sitting right there. It saves me so much time. It used to take me forever when I was doing my shipping. I would have to go from platform to see what sold and then go into my listings on Poshmark, open up the descriptions to find the SKUs because that's where I used to put that information. This is so much faster, so much easier. Everything's in one place, and I always have my Vendu linked down below. It has been a massive game changer. Honestly, the best thing I ever did for my business. Close second would be my Rollo printer, but number one is Vendu. So if you're interested in trying it out, I always have it linked down below. And like I've said before, it really does save me so much time, and it makes cross-listing to multiple platforms so much easier. So anyway, here I am just putting these in, and then I just toss them over the side once I put the SKUs in and click save so that all that information is saved in there. I just throw it right over the railing down to the big pile of clothing that is on the floor downstairs. Once I have those all done, I'll head downstairs and put them in the correct bins. All right, I've got all of the SKUs saved into my Vendu, and now I came downstairs to start cleaning up. So first of all, I'm grabbing these 2 bags of inventory and walking them up the stairs so that I can film the haul tomorrow. And now I grabbed that bag of shoes that are already listed, and I'm just going to find homes for these. Even though the shelves are pretty full, sometimes I'll stack shoes on top of other shoes. I'm careful not to damage anything, but I'm really trying to maximize the space and storage that I have. So just finding spots and basically just crowding things in until everything has a place to be stored, because I don't want just bags everywhere. I've had that before where I've had so many or listed shoes at one point that I've had to have like a few bags sitting off to the side. And it just takes me forever to find the shoes when they sell in that kind of a situation. So I try to make sure that I have them all, sorted and put away so that it is easier to find them. At some point, when I finish doing my inventory of my clothing, I probably will get some sort of a system to these shoes where maybe I sort them by size or style or something and have labels on these shelves so that I can put them in as a SKU. Like if I had like a shelf 1, I could put in my SKU shelf 1 so that I knew where they were when they sold, because sometimes it does take a bit of time to locate a pair of shoes when they sell, even if I have them sorted the best that I can. So anyway, that is a future goal of mine, but I haven't gotten to that point quite yet. Someday I will get there, hopefully. All right, and then I brought the bag of clothing that need washed into the house. I use this Grandma's Secret spot remover on any spots. These items needed some of the spot treatment, so I put them in here to soak in the sink. We have like a utility sink in our laundry room. And then I also add some of this OxiClean, liquid OxiClean to the mix. And the combination of those two things usually will take out almost any stain. As long as it's not like a super set in stain, that will do the trick. And then I'll give it a quick wash in the washing machine after it soaks for a few hours. All right, today is Wednesday now. It's already 11:30. I'm getting another very late start to the day. Kira, she's a senior this year, and they have like a couple random days this month where they are supposed to come a couple hours late, and it's messing up my whole schedule. So I had to take her at like 10 o'clock. So this morning, after I got everyone else off to school, ran back here, got my shipping done, and then had to run her to school. So it's just like chopping up my day. And then I needed to shower really bad because I got too tired last night and fell asleep before I showered. So I'm getting a late start. I don't have a lot of work to do. I need to do some listings still and some photographing, but I don't have a lot. My death pile right now, you guys, let me set this down and show you, is crazy. For the first time in forever, I have a massive overflow of inventory. And I have over here, I have some jewelry too that's kind of buried, but so I have a lot to list right now. So I do not need to go sourcing at all this week, which is actually kind of good because I want to focus on my office right now. I need to go through some more inventory bins. I really want to get that done. I'm almost halfway through now. Not quite actually. No, I'm not quite halfway through. I'm almost halfway through the second of 4 alphabets, so I have a ways to go on that. And I also really want to do some deep cleaning in here. It's spring, so my cat is shedding and I feel like there's cat hair everywhere and it's driving me crazy. So I really need to do some deep cleaning and organizing, and that's kind of my goal for the day. I still have like 4 hours to get work done, but I've been feeling a bit down lately, and I haven't talked about it much because it's mostly personal life stuff. It's just been really frustrating. Trying to find a house in this economy has been so frustrating, you guys. It's just, in our area, the demand is crazy high. Like, I've been stalking Zillow and like applying instantly when I see something come open, and there's like 4 or 5 other people every time doing the same thing. So we haven't been first yet. And you kind of pretty much have to be first in order to get something. I don't know. It's just been really frustrating. And then the houses we're applying for are not houses I would normally even want to live in. They're like very dated, very, very small square footage. Like, we're going to be cramped in there and paying at the top of our budget. It's insane. Honestly, it's very discouraging. I just feel discouraged. And then on top of that, just everything is so expensive. My insurance just went up again, and my, just grocery shopping and paying for regular life stuff just keeps going up and up. Thank God I don't have a car payment, and I only have a tiny bit of my debt left. The last like 2.5 years I've been living with my parents, I have been paying off all my debt. I got into a lot of trouble in my last marriage as far as debt, and especially going through the divorce, I had like an insane amount of, my attorney fees were insane. So I had like tens of thousands of dollars in debt from that. So anyway, the last like almost 3 years, I have been working really hard to get rid of that. So thank God, because I don't have a car payment. And I have just one credit card left that's almost paid off. So that's good, but still everything else is so expensive. And I don't know. I feel like I've talked about this before, but ow, Mochi, no. Dude, he's trying to kick me out of my chair again. I don't know. I've just been really frustrated. I want my own house. I want to be able to get my things out of storage that have been in storage for years. I don't even know what I have out there. I want to set up my own little space and make it mine, and I want to live with my partner. And there's just all these things, all these goals that I've been working towards, and it's frustrating because I feel like I've been working so hard to get here, and now it's like stalling out, and it's hard. It's really hard, but I don't know. It's frustrating. But anyways, just checking in with you guys on it, seeing how you're doing with this economy. Is it just us feeling the pain? I don't know. All right, guys, it's Friday now. It's like noon. I am currently going through a bin. I'm going through a tea bin. I kind of skipped ahead because instead of going from the top down, I decided to go from the bottom up, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, so I'm in a tea bin, working my way through the A alphabet. Because I don't have to go thrifting like at all this week, I've already photographed for today, and I still have a massive death pile, which is nice. I don't have to go thrifting at all this week. Normally on Fridays, I might, especially this time of year and it's a sunny day, I might go looking for a garage sale or an estate sale, but I decided today to stay here and work on organizing and going through bins, because that's something that I really, really need to get more momentum on. So yeah, I'm just sitting here going through a bin. I'm done photographing. I'm way caught up on videos. I actually have like 4 videos filmed, and I posted 2 days in a row. So I'm like way ahead on that kind of stuff. So today is all about cleaning and organizing. I want to go through 2 bins, which I should have plenty of time to do. And then I'm going to call it an early day and go inside and do some cleaning and organizing inside the house, because I really need to do that. So Okay, you guys, I just realized I did not do an outro for this video, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching this vlog. I will have more vlogs coming up soon in the future. You guys know I love sharing my daily activities as far as work goes with you guys, so definitely look forward to those. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. It does help me out a lot. It helps me grow my channel and build my channel. So thank you all so much for your support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye now.